Welcome to Brantford, Ontario. It's the Wayne Gretzky International here from the Wayne Gretzky Sports Complex, as it is the Stony Creek Junior Warriors getting set to take on the Kitchener Junior Rangers Red Squad. Brian Teal joined alongside by Paul Wallace. And Paul, it's been a day full of junior hockey action today. It's been an exciting day, a lot of emotion, and this one should be no different.
Absolutely, Brian. I'm expecting some great things from these two teams today.
And there you get a look at the starting goalies as the puck is dropped and things are underway here as the Rangers retreat back into their own end. Flip it up on the boards as Stony Creek looks to get an early chance out of this. They pick it off at the blue line, try and chip it by, but the Rangers have it back out to center as that one just trickles across the blue line and comes back out. Justin Lees with some trouble in there as it's bouncing around at center. Another chance. Here comes Stony Creek coming in from the top of the circle, bumped off the puck right there and just rolling one wide. That was Mamone. It comes over to the other side and chipped back in behind. Starting goalies for Stony Creek, Braden LaChance, and on the other side of things,
Dylan Bruce for the
Kitchener Junior Rangers Red. That puck in behind Bruce, nearly lost right there as it's chipped over to the side. Again, Stony Creek looking for it, come back between the circles, shot, wristed through a crowd. It was knocked down on the way through. It makes its way back to the point, and it'll be dumped in once again. As Lees had it, now starting out with it the other way are the Rangers. That's Carson Klein. Klein walking in, 1-on-2, splits the defense, in alone, and loses the handle, and LaChance just sweeps it aside into the corner.
Great effort.
Puck on the sideboards here. Trying to walk out with it. Klein back out in front. Loose puck at the side of the net. Jammed against the post. And just trying to cover up his LaChance. It doesn't look like he's got it. The ref's right there. And somehow that puck was loose the entire time.
That's a mess of bodies right there. You have to wonder how anyone really knew where the puck was.
And somehow, there you see, Chance pulls it out of the glove, hands it over to the ref, and I'm sure he would have liked to whistle awfully a whole lot sooner.
You bet. And yeah, that's just stick to stick to stick. Everyone's looking for that puck. Oh, you can see it pop out there, and then of course Stony Creek just puts a body on it, and we get the whistle.
So the Rangers lean in here for the face-off to the left of LaChance. Stony Creek controls, however, and it's dumped along the boards. And now we have a chance going the other way for Stony Creek. Might be a 2-on-1 here, in alone and tripped on the breakaway. We're going to have a penalty coming here. As scrambling to get back in net, the puck is touched up and it will be tripping.
Yeah, Kyle Wenninger was making his way to the net before he ended up being upended. He seems to be in a little pain.
Oh, he had a head full of steam, and he got taken down awfully hard.
He sure did.
As heading over,
McDonald, is it?
Josh McDonald off for tripping. So 2 minutes or less here as the faceoff comes in the Kitchener zone. And the Junior Rangers Red bring it out, dragging it out across center ice and into the Stony Creek end was Cooper Blackley as it comes back. And Stony Creek will control here and just try and start out once again. Puck up across center, wasn't handled well by Loosemore there. And it'll come all the way back as Kitchener will retreat, take some time with it.
You bet. Stony Creek making the change.
And they might have a chance right here. It's a foot race down for that puck in the left corner as it's picked up by Kitchener. They're the first to it, looking to kill off this penalty. 40 seconds already gone. They'll stop up, throw it in front, but no one was there, so Stony Creek will get a chance to work it back out, but turned over at the blue line and locked up right at the top of the zone was the Kitchener defender, as Keenan Hack couldn't get it any farther. Now Stony Creek starts back the other way, and that one's gloved easily with just a minute to go.
You bet. Dylan Bruce saw that one coming the whole way.
And so far, so good. We've seen a lot of good penalty killing so far today. A lot of shorthanded chances.
You bet.
And it seems like the same thing here. They've been able to kill off the first minute.
You know it. Some great team effort here by both teams.
So the face-off coming here to the left of Bruce, won by the Rangers, as they try and get it up on the boards, but instead it'll be kept there, and they play a little pitch and catch off the skate of the defender, as Pederossi couldn't quite control it, and then the Rangers control off of that, coming back to them, flipping up, bouncing around at the circle. One Ranger loses an edge, and so Stony Creek will hold on to it. They have it deep in the corner. Flip back out in front, but the only one there is a blue shirt as they get it back. Pederossi turns and spins it as he falls down just around the blue line, controlled in behind as the Rangers trying to knock that puck loose. Two players for the Warriors down there, and instead it's the Rangers coming away with it. 15 seconds, fans on the clearing attempt, and now Stony Creek is back down low as they've stripped it, and it comes out to the left once again. A soft backhand, and again back out to the circle. A lot of pressure here, not a lot of shots is that one.
And the Rangers are back to full strength.
Off of skating into the corner, and the man coming off the bench just hopped over that puck. And now some trouble going back on it for Stony Creek, as not able to handle that was Guimond, but he was able to recover, and now they get it deep and flip it in, and that one's smothered.
Bruce makes easy work of that one. And you know, Brian, sometimes it's not how good you are, it's how bad you want it. These teams look like they want it.
And both of these teams know what they're playing for today, and that is the pride of being on hometown hockey, and we are so happy to bring this to you as it's turned in on net, and Bruce making the save right there as it comes back into the corner. And jamming away at the side of the net once again. Puck loose in behind the net. One Ranger falls off that, but the Warriors are able to control. As they spin it back out in front, but nobody was there. As again, another shot that just can't make it through the screen, although we've seen some good pressure early on.
Ooh. And a little trip up at the blue line.
Dumped out at center. Now the Rangers have a chance right here. They start in with a high shot, controlled right there. LaChance just sees it bounce through his crease, and he covers up, or tries to quickly, as the puck was loose at the side of the net. And Cooper Blackley just slams his stick in frustration. He thought he had a good one right there.
Absolutely. The chance, just had a great chance there, stopping that puck as he popped it up off the blocker.
You were talking about how bad they wanted. It's pretty clear Blackley wanted that goal right there.
Absolutely.
Draw scrummed here to the right of LaChance. Soft backhand out off the blocker, and another save. The rebound is right there as well.
Have to wonder how he saw that puck through all that traffic.
And LaChance able to make a couple of fortunate saves right there. Price backhands it in for the Rangers. It stopped at the blue line, so now it'll come back out as Lees takes it. Banks it over on the boards and out to center. Rangers control it once again and send it back in on Stony Creek. Now Stony Creek starting back the other way. Coming in on the left wing, trying to cut through center is the captain. He flips one up on Bruce. Bruce can't find the puck, and he covers up off a great chance right there from Mamone.
Absolutely phenomenal. He touched it with the blocker, popped and locked that puck, dropped it, covered it. Great effort.
Did he drop it like it was hot?
Boom. Mic drop. Yeah, out and around. Great move. Gets that high shot in. Bruce doesn't really see it. Finds it in the mix. Lays down. We get the whistle.
Stony Creek was able to control off of that face-off, and puck bouncing now, hopping around. Finds its way on the back of the net, and this one is blown dead with just under 4 minutes to go here in the first period.
That's right, and there's no traffic on the extra mile. These two teams are pushing the limit.
Face off again to the right of Bruce. Stony Creek able to control even after losing it, as they've got it down low in the corner right now. Trying to get it back out in front, jamming away at the side of the post, and Bruce again having to squeeze that one.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Brian, teamwork makes the dream work.
That it does, as Marco Munisteri was trying to flip it out in front and see if one of his teammates could poke that puck home. Face-off won by the Rangers as they take it in behind the net. Logan Hawk, some pressure there, gets away from it as he gets it up on the boards, played back all the way out in front. And Kitchener will just backhand this one out across the blue line. So Stony Creek will have to try again, but good pressure right there from Zamet. Zamet flipped it ahead. Now Blackley's coming in with it, cutting towards the net, played it out in front, and the tip was there, but it just bounced through the crease. And now Stony Creek will start away with it once again.
Yeah, it looked like the defender got his stick on there to interrupt the play.
This one dumped back in and around Zamet giving chase. He chips it back in, and you've got a whistle on the play, and the puck's going to come out of the zone.
Yeah, you know, Brian, intensity is not a perfume, but if it were, this arena would smell like perfume right now. These two teams are pushing the envelope. I love it.
What would it smell like? Would it be fragrant?
Maybe like hockey gloves smell, I would imagine.
I think then this arena does smell like intensity.
There it is.
Face-off just outside the blue line, backhanded in by Kitchener. As Stony Creek comes away with it once again in across the blue line. Two draped all over him is Loosemore. Drags the puck in behind the net, loses it. And the Rangers bank it up back to the point. Stony Creek is able to keep it in, so Loosemore takes it once again. Trying to find a man in front, but again, just bouncing off skates. Not a lot of clear lanes so far. This one back to the point, rolled through and again blocked. And Kitchener just can't get the puck out. And instead, Guimond will take it and dump it back down. Rangers finally able to control, and they'll dump it out and down the ice. This one might have enough gas to go all the way, and it just will sneak across the line.
And that's an icing call. So, Brian, I got to tell you, what are your thoughts on today's game?
Well, so far, I don't think they've found a lot of clear lanes so far. A lot of the shots have been obstructed to this point.
Absolutely, yeah. Kitchener seems to be shutting down those lanes.
Yep, Stony Creek has had a couple of chances, and there we see another block, and Kitchener able to clear the zone, so they've been doing a very good job of that. Nearly a turnover there by Stony Creek at their own blue line, as Kitchener forcing some pressure on the near side as Stony Creek walking back in, chip back, but stopped at the blue line, turning and spinning that one. Back into the zone was McDonald as it comes over here, now played back out. And here's a big chance right here for Kitchener that almost looked like they had a 2-on-0 developing, but the puck just rolls away. This one coming back to Price at the point. He can't handle it. Stony Creek trying to start away, jumping over the diving player. Now they might have an odd man rush coming back the other way. Here's a chance off the wing, and that just slides wide as it comes back to the point. Rolled through. Bruce able to cover that one up, and a little late action right there.
Getting fired up.
Monahan was heading towards the net at the end of it there and knocked the glove, and looks like he's going to get a penalty for his trouble.
Yeah, Brian, it looks like he is. You can see Bruce has got it covered up by the time he gets his stick and his skate in there. Good call by the referees.
And there you see Monahan. He will sit for 2. As Kitchener tries to get it out of their zone, and they will. As some good early pressure here from the Warriors penalty kill. So Kitchener has to regroup. And the Warriors again hard on that puck, looking to bring it in. Here they come off the right side, and that is covered up.
Another stop by Bruce to keep the puck out of the net. These Rangers are making a wholesale change now. They seem to be a little, what would you say, unorganized at the moment.
Well, especially you look at the way that their power play started out. It looks like that they've been the ones killing the penalty.
You bet.
So they're going to try once again. As the puck comes back in behind the net. And just looking for a lane, trying to get something started here. As we're down to 30 seconds to go in the period, and Kitchener has been on the power play for almost a minute, and they've barely gotten it across their own blue line. Starting out once again. And now they'll have a chance as they dump this one in. That one steered aside by LaChance. The rebound comes over to his right, and that's just slid through the crease as it comes back over to the near boards. Instead, it's Stony Creek starting out with it.
Yeah, that was a bit of a poor decision by LaChance to just send it out like that.
And that one rolls in on Bruce, is unable to drive through there. It was Wenninger. And with 2 seconds to go, we're going to have a face-off.
Bruce seeing a lot of action down in his end.
Well, he might have to stop one more here. One off the face-off. That rolls through, and Bruce is sharp and slams the glove down with 0.2 of a second to go.
Great work by the Kitchener goaltender.
Well, he has certainly had to be sharp in this one so far, as again one off the face-off, and the buzzer had sounded, but he still made the save. Loosemore with a good chance off that face-off.
Yeah, and with 41 seconds left in the power play, coming out of the gate in the second period, Kitchener's really got to put something together if they want to put the puck in the net.
And one of the things that might be of an advantage to them is the fact that they actually get to start at center ice. They had a lot of trouble on that power play crossing center ice, and it seemed like the Warriors were able to generate a lot of pressure on them on the penalty kill.
Yeah, you're quite right on that.
So scoreless here through one period of play.
In beautiful Brantford. It's a lovely day for some great, great hockey. We've seen quite a bit of it.
There's a little bit of snow on the ground finally.
Finally.
Which I know some people are happy about. Some people have been waiting for it. Others, not so much. So far, I know this game, it has been, it's certainly had its moments. As we get a look at the teams heading back out. And, you know, if you're Kitchener, how are you going to start generating those chances?
That's a great question. I look to the coaches. They should, you know, they should be setting up certain plays with their players, generate the right momentum, and get that puck in the net.
And we'll see if they can do just that as the puck drops here on period number 2. Kitchener able to control, circles with it, and they start bringing it out. That pass just out of the reach of Klein. He'll go back after it, but Warriors cleared out to the point, kept in by Price. And over there once again was Klein. But it'll come back out all the way down the ice. 20 seconds to go here in the Kitchener power play.
Bruce out to stop that puck. Lay it up for his defenseman.
And a bouncing puck here in the slot as the Warriors control on the backhand. That one stopped by Bruce. The rebound trickled wide of the goal as well. So the Rangers again have to regroup. The penalty over now as that one's flipped through the middle. Klein had a chance to control it right there. Kitchener couldn't keep it in the Warriors' end. So now things are almost turned back over at the blue line, but the Rangers might have a chance developing here. Here's Klein. Man falls down. He's driving wide here. Plays it back out in front. And LaChance able to stop that one and steer it back out. The Warriors start away. Looks like they've got an odd man rush happening, but a good play there by the defenseman, sweeping it off the stick. Blair Scott. Now we've got a chance the other way. Zamet's long shot is controlled by LaChance.
And that LaChance is gone. Kitchener needs to come back and try something a little harder.
But we have seen it's been a lot more wide open in this period. They've generated some better chances than they were able to in the first.
Absolutely.
Face off to LaChance's left. That puck bouncing around wasn't controlled very well. Sat out in front of him for a little bit, so the Warriors will take control here, try and clear it out. Bouncing around the circle, now into the slot. Just walking through the middle of the ice and trying to get it on net was Hawk for the Rangers as he gets it back. And then he is dumped as he gets tied up with one of the Warriors and they go tumbling to the ice. And instead, it is Stony Creek starting out with it as it comes over to the boards, and now we'll just play it back in. Hawk has it as he flips it back out and down the ice. So it'll come in behind LaChance here.
Yeah, as the Rangers make a change.
Rangers spinning with it down in the Stony Creek zone. Comes back to McDonald, who dumps it back down. And the Warriors flip it out and down the ice. Puck on edge. It's a foot race here going back for it, and it will be brought back for icing.
Yeah, Stony Creek's putting the pressure on today, Brian. I can expect that we'll probably see a goal by the end of the period.
And that, of course, would be our first, as we're still scoreless.
Here in the second period with 7 minutes and 28 seconds remaining.
As the puck comes back to the point, shot from the top of the circle, through a screen. LaChance with a good save right there. The rebound, and that's off his blocker and kicked out into the corner. The Rangers starting to generate something here as the puck rolls in front. And it'll be banked off the boards, but not out by Stony Creek. Not controlled at the blue line, though, as that's rolled in and deflected wide. As it comes over to the corner. And it was Shucker with a blocked shot in there, as now Stony Creek gets it out, and they will start the other way as Mamone comes wide. His shot is high off the shoulder and just bounced past the corner of the net. Rebound in front. Mamone puts it in.
There it is, the captain. That's why he wears the C.
Jacob Mamone following up on his own chance, alone at the side of the net. And the Warriors are out to a 1-0 lead.
There he is. Mamone just breaks across the line, past one defender, gets that high shot off the shoulder. Teammate picks it up. Oh, just a quick tip across the crease, and Mamone's there to put it between the goalie's legs. Great effort by the Stony Creek Junior Warriors.
Now the Warriors start back out. They get that puck in deep off the face-off. Digging for it in the corner. The Rangers are able to come away with it. They skate away. And they've got it coming out 3 across the middle, as that one is dumped in just to the right of LaChance. As Fraser got it in, now loose at the side of that, trying to spin around with it is Klein. Klein rolls it in front, but it hits off a skate and just trickles wide as it comes over to the other side. Price stopping it there, and it's backhanded in. Klein gets it in front. Quick shot right there is blocked. Stony Creek tries to be the first to it. And it'll be dumped back down and behind the net. Klein first to it once again, comes over to the sideboards, and instead the Warriors will clear it out, trying to strip it right there. Might have had a chance going the other way.
And the Rangers are called with the offside.
And that'll be brought back on the offside. But again, now we're seeing some good pressure once they got that first one from the Warriors.
Yeah, you know, it's getting a goal that will drive you to get your own.
Face-off coming out in the neutral zone as the Rangers win that. Puck bouncing around. They had it in the zone for a second. Instead, they'll turn and try and fire it back in. This one up and out of play.
You know, Brian, heart is the difference between those who attempt and those who achieve. And I think we're seeing that right now.
From both sides?
Both sides. Every player on the bench, on the ice, we are seeing it.
We'll see if that heart can lead to results for the Rangers here as they trail 1-0. And it was a big goal from the captain, Mamone, for the Warriors. And it got them on the board. As the Rangers had lost it in their skates there for a second. A couple of the defensemen were crisscrossing. Tried to get the puck back out in front, but instead Kitchener comes away with it. Zamet's giving chase over on the other side. He's not going to be the first one to it, so the Warriors flip it back. Zamet can't touch it. He's offside, so he has to tag up. Now he's back in there helping with a little bit of the pressure. And the Warriors are going to turn and flip it up and off the boards. Hawk coming back here, and he takes a big hit along the side as leaning into him was Wenninger. And as he comes off for a line change, we don't see too much of that. We've seen a little bit of it in the earlier games. Now there's some more of the bodies being thrown around as Mamone was knocked to the ice there as well, and nearly a chance alone with Zamet. He could have gone for a break, but the defenseman picking that one off. Now we have a chance going back the other way for the Warriors, and a big save right there, and another one off the rebound. Kitchener has to be sharp in their own end, and Mamone just pokes that rebound past the net. Chance at the side again.
Bruce is just shutting the door on every attempt these guys are making.
And Kitchener ends up running into themselves at the top of the circle as the puck comes back down. They have to control and get this one out. A couple of great chances there for the Warriors. As now Bowman has it. He flips it out through the middle. But instead, things will turn back the other way, and looks like we are going to have a penalty for cross-checking.
All right. Bruce on fire. Let's have a look at this. Stony Creek in with the first shot. He makes the initial save with a kick to the side of the net. Stony Creek picks it back up just wide across the mouth. Back in front. Gets the touch on it. Bruce again with the toe. This kid is NHL bound, I tell you.
Well, certainly a flurry there for him to withstand in that Kitchener net. And he might have to withstand a few more as Stony Creek is going to the power play here. Again, 2 minutes for cross-checking to the Junior Rangers red. As now Kitchener looking to maybe come away with a chance, but instead it's turned around right back on them as McDonald goes back for it. McDonald grabs it and wrists it out all the way down the ice. So just under 1:30 to go here in the Warriors power play, is controlled down there by Klein. Klein couldn't get it out in front. And now the Warriors will skate away with it. A long shot is easily gloved by Bruce. Looks like he'll hold on to it for a faceoff. .110 to go here in the Warriors power play as faceoff comes to the left of Bruce from the top of the circle. That one hit off of one of the Warriors in front. A good shot right there. As they look for another chance in front, but instead the Rangers turn the tables and flip it out and down the ice as Blackley was able to get it out. Warriors start out once again, carrying it across the blue line. Trying to strip it right there, and then fanning on the clearing attempt was Blackley. And instead they'll get it back, and it'll go the length of the ice once again. So the Rangers doing a very good job on this penalty kill.
Absolutely, Brian.
Warriors can't get this one out as it's in a mess of feet. As Hawk turned around, he tried to get it out back across center, hit off a couple of bodies. We might have a chance here. Mamone trying to throw it back in front. Loose puck was there, but swept away by one of the Rangers. Kicked up the sideboards, taken at the half, and then that's another loose puck. The penalty's over, so teams are back to even strength with a minute and a half to go here in the second. Some bodies tumble right there, but the Rangers come away with the puck. As it's dumped back in by the Warriors, and a little confusion there on the line change. Some of the players were skating into one another as they just tried to get off the ice. Nil out across, Zamet. Zamet from the top of the circle, wrists one in, LaChance
takes it off the bucket.
Blocks that one away.
Using his head, as they say.
Oh, there's a man in the NHL by the name of Henrik Lundqvist that likes to use his head for saves like that. Maybe he's been paying attention.
Could be.
Warriors coming in now. They've got a chance from the top. Trying to roll it in, but just out of reach. Now the Rangers turn with it. Soft backhand out. 35 seconds to go here. Loose puck comes out as they try and pull it away, but just can't now. Driving back in, losing a stick right there. That was lost a couple of shifts ago. Now it's just getting in the way. And the Rangers are continually able to turn away the Warriors. And that stick comes back into play. As for the Warriors, it might have been Lees falling on it down there in the corner. As now the Rangers will flip it out. And with half a second to go, we're going to have a face-off.
You betcha. Great action here in the second period. seeing the Rangers really come to life. Stony Creek fending them off. This is some great hockey.
Well, and how about this for strategy from Stony Creek? Half a second to go. They've pulled the goalie, and they're going to put the extra attacker on, it looks like.
Well, we saw that earlier today. Goal scored with 0.4 seconds left on the clock.
And I was counting them up. There was only 5 out there, so I was wondering when the extra attacker would actually get there. Face-off won, but no shot, as it was one straight back to Monahan, but not able to get the shot off. But the Warriors will go to the intermission with a 1-0 lead.
And it was Mamone, the captain's go-ahead goal, that put Stony Creek on top. What can we expect from these two teams in the third period?
Oh, I think as the game's gone on, it's gotten better in terms of flow. I mean, I think that they were kind of feeling each other out through the first period, and we saw plenty more chances in that one. We even got our first goal.
Absolutely.
So I think everybody overall should be happier with the flow, and we might get a couple more shots here and a few more rushes. Things seemed to open up towards the end of the period, didn't they?
They sure did, Brian. A lot of excitement here in Brantford. A lot of great hockey.
And again, it is a day full of hockey action here at the Wayne Gretzky International.
On Rogers TV.
Of course, on Rogers TV. And a happy new year, happy holidays to everybody out there watching. As the teams get set for the third period. And for the Rangers, they've been relying a lot on Bruce, but now they've got to turn things around and get them a couple of goals here. Is there anything they can do to do that?
Well, you know, I think it's just it's up to them to keep their head down, keep their cool, keep the stick on the ice, grind it out, put the puck in the net. Play as a team.
There you
Win as a team.
There you got to look at LaChance in net. He's played very well. Both goalies having great games this afternoon.
You bet. And Stony Creek is firing up their squad.
They control the puck off the face-off, chip it in. Looking for a rush right here was the defenseman, Noah Guimond. But Guimond couldn't get it in, so now the Rangers will start back with it. Price just got across the line right there, but couldn't control it once he got into the Warriors' end, so it'll come back out as Park plays back to Price. And Klein plays it into center. And Connor Klein couldn't get it on net at that point. So it's trapped over. Hawk, shot from the point, steered aside, and LaChance quick to pounce on that one.
Just enough. He was lucky. He had a Ranger in his grill ready to pick up that puck.
Carson Klein was right there. He was teaming up with Connor Klein on that earlier chance.
As you see, it's a quick shot, tipped off a defender's stick. LaChance all over it. Good stuff.
Off the face-off there, Hawk had a shot that went through. Looked like it had a chance to be tipped, but missed all the sticks on its way by. So Mamone will take the puck at center, and he just chips it out. Monahan now hacking away with Hawk over at the sideboards in front of the Kitchener bench. Now the Rangers come away with it. Zamet plays it over to the side, cutting in on the right, and there's a big shot and an even bigger save right there by LaChance.
Outstanding goaltending by LaChance.
And it was Carter Nile coming in off the wing with the first good chance of this third period.
And as you see, the Rangers pick it up, come across. Gets his stick on it. You bet. LaChance saw it the whole way. Good effort.
Puck back to the point. And as that pass was picked off, Stony Creek starting out with it. McDonald instead picks it up, wheels in behind his own net, and he starts to come out with it. Ducks one check. He's got a head of steam going across the red line. He chips it in. He's going to try and be the first one to it. He won't be as the Warriors sweep it around. Zamet picks it up in the corner. Controlled in behind the net by the Rangers. They need the equalizer here. And that one comes all the way back out and across the blue line. They had a great chance for some pressure, but just lost it at the end. Turnover here at center. Loose puck. was just sitting there for a second. Now the Rangers will start back with it. Across one, ducking one of the diving bodies there, trying to sweep the puck away was Carter Bowman. As this one's turned over at the blue line, starting back the other way. The Warriors have a 2-on-1. Shot from the top of the circle just goes wide of Bruce. He was trying to cut the angle right there as the Rangers control and flip out and alleviate some pressure.
Yeah, Monasterio had a great chance there.
Stopped over at the boards and flipped nonchalantly into LaChance's glove, so he will hold for a faceoff.
Absolutely. Stony Creek still ahead 1-0 with 12:19 left in the third period here in Brantford. Beautiful Brantford. And we'll have a look at that last 2-on-1 chance by the Rangers. Big flip in. Perfect.
Face off to the right of LaChance, won by the Warriors. Hawk comes over. He lost an edge, though. He was going to try and keep it in, but couldn't keep his feet. But the puck still finds its way out as Scott comes back with it. Scott sees it hop up and down the ice off a stick, so icing waved off as the Warriors go back on it. That one trapped in along the boards. A little hacking and whacking for it. Played out to Klein in the slot, but he couldn't get a stick on it. So Klein will go chase after it in the corner. As this one will go back the other way. So Scott will retreat and go and get it. Icing waved off. As there's 11.5 to go here in the third. Bouncing puck nearly picked off by the Warriors right there. As gunning for that loose puck was Monahan, but couldn't quite get the stick on it. Was just a little late. Warriors start back, bouncing around, and Rangers capitalize and skated out of the zone. Crossing, they're going to get a chance out of this on the backhand, rolling it in front, loose puck tapped in. The Rangers have tied it up on the rush.
A great goal.
As that puck came loose right at the side of the net, and perfect position just to tap it home.
Was that number Blake? It was that 23 Blakely. Coming up across the face-off circle, just a beautiful backhand. LaChance didn't see it, I don't think. And we're all tied up at one apiece. 10:57 left in the third period. Brian?
So the Rangers have gotten their equalizer. Now they need to get one more. As we're locked up at ones once again, so Blakely gets that one. He ties it up. Now they're forced back into their own zone, trying to establish something. Turned over in front of the net. There's a couple of chances here for the Warriors. They can't find the puck. It's bouncing around in a couple of feet.
Looks like a street hockey game.
And eventually it just rolls wide. As the Warriors get it back here, there's a chance from the top of the circle. And if it was street hockey, a couple of the players might have had a better time finding the bright orange ball.
Could very well have, Brian.
Puck cleared over to the left there. Two players go tumbling into the corner, and it looks like one of them's in pain, is not able to get to his feet.
Is that Hack, number 4?
It looks like Keenan Hack.
No, that's Menjivar. Tyven Menjivar.
So Menjivar went in awkwardly to the end boards, and it looks like the way he came away from it was holding his arm.
We'll have a look at that. Oh, he gets tripped up. Hard to tell from this angle, Brian, what happened. He may have just fallen awkwardly.
Well, he goes into the boards, and he may have gotten something tied up when the defenseman came over to him as well. So there's a couple of different ways that he could have tweaked something or hurt something.
Good to see the coaching staff out there to help him along. As we sit tied one apiece with 10 minutes and 1 second left to go in the third period here in beautiful Brantford.
In a situation like this, too, you don't want to rush him off the ice. You want him to go at his own pace.
Absolutely.
Because you don't want to risk him hurting anything more.
And they are just kids.
Exactly.
This is about fun.
They
play to win, but it's about fun.
Unfortunately for them, in a couple of days they got to go back to school. So
that's true.
There are those other aspects. And it looks as he brings himself to his gloves that he's going to be able to bring himself off the ice at least under his own power.
That's good to see. You never want to see players get injured.
Exactly, at any level.
Absolutely.
And it looks like Fraser, one of his teammates, was going over there to offer a helping hand, but he's going to skate this one off himself.
As action resumes.
So Blakely in for the face-off. As that puck bounces around. Comes over to the other circle, and it bounces in front, and the Chance did a good job to track that high arcing shot.
Absolutely. Those are those awkward shots that most goalies find difficult to manage.
We see one of those every so often, and I don't think it matters what level you play. You always have a tough time tracking it when it hops up in the air like that.
Yeah, the lights, you lose it in the lights, you lose it in the netting.
So the face-off to his left as the Rangers looking for it along the boards right there, but instead the Warriors come out with it. And that comes back to Park, who just dumps it back in the other way. 9.5 to go here in the third period. As Price lost it, and coming away with it are the Warriors. Rolled in front, loose puck in front of Bruce. He had to kick that one aside.
And a great kick that was.
As Weninger got it in front, he had someone going to the net, but couldn't get to that loose puck. And now back, and the Kleins may have something going here. A 3-on-1 for the Rangers. Two Kleins walking in, drop pass, and just out of reach.
Great little move.
As it was Carson Klein who overskated the drop pass and wasn't quite where he needed it to be. As now the Warriors get it back out at center. They're going to look to respond with a chance of their own here as they walk in, flipped into the middle of the ice. Klein picks it off through the skates of Carson Klein and then dumped back in as Hawk goes back for it.
And Mamone circles twice to get into the play.
Some good pressure there from the captain as they force a turnover here. It looks like Scott might be coming away with it. It's actually Zamet coming wide, knocks a backhand in on net, not quite covered up, and then Chance pounces on it.
Covers it up with ease. The Rangers applying pressure, looking for that go-ahead goal. As you see him break across the blue line, out and around his defender, catches him with his foot planted with a beautiful backhand, just didn't get to where he needed it to be.
Zamet's shot from the circle is steered in the corner by LaChance. Puck comes over, stopped there by the Rangers as Fraser got it back in. And now it comes out. We have a chance now as Monahan dragging it across the blue line. One move right there, rolls it in, but knocked away on its way by as the Rangers continue to circle the puck. That one rolled through, and a late reaction right there by Bruce. Didn't quite see it through the screen, and it was tipped on the way through as well. Another chance from the point. This one instead rolled right past the net.
The Warriors are just trying to pick that low corner.
As McDonald turns with it, fires it up off the boards, can't quite get it through. Now come over by the benches. Blakely circling with it. As now it's picked up, dragged across the blue line. But it will be brought back as one of the Rangers was just a little too eager for that chance.
That's right, Brian. Stony Creek still tied 1-1 with the Rangers here. 6:56 left in the third period.
Time's ticking down. Is this when you start gripping the sticks a little tighter?
I think this is it. This is when you bite down on that mouth guard, you skate a little harder. That's right.
That one rolled in front, and the loose puck right there couldn't be knocked home by any of the Rangers. Still out in front in the slot. It's just trying to get it out with the Warriors. A couple of bodies tumbling down there. This one comes back, kicked loose, but now there's going to be something going the other way. Lockie leads it. Lockie at the circle, cuts inside on the backhand, and just has it swept away. But in the process, he's going to draw a penalty. And so the Rangers are going to get nabbed on hooking right here.
Yeah, dragged down by number 10, Fraser.
It was a good move right there.
As you see, Bruce Fraser just gets in there and lays down on his leg, takes him out, sending the Warriors up by a man for 2 minutes with 6:16 left in the period.
And it was a good move by Lockie to get to the front of the net. So really, there he is, Fraser in the box. He was ducking. That's the reason why we were missing him. As Klein comes back out, gets it to the other Klein. And now they'll circle with it, and the Warriors will come back out. One Ranger falls right there as Mayer had it. That one out, just out of the reach of Munisteri. Scott turns, couldn't get it out. Warriors have the bouncing puck in the slot as they couldn't quite control it. Klein will come away. He flips it out, and it'll be dumped out and down the ice.
And Kitchener doing a great job killing this penalty.
Connor Klein was down low for that puck, but he lost his angle and went tumbling to the ice. And now we have a chance here for the Warriors, driving wide, man in front. Puck at the side of the net. The wraparound chance is just knocked off by Hawk. Hawk keeps his feet and then clears it over to the side as the Rangers stumbling to get the puck out. And this will actually bring about a tripping call as Hawk was taken down by the Warriors. So we're going to have a little 4-on-4.
And that looks like Tyler Chomo going to the box. Big dive out and around the net. Gets stripped of the puck. Kitchener dumps it out of the zone. And there's the trip.
You see it right at the tail end there. It was actually on Zamet.
Zamet, thank you.
So Zamet was pulled down.
Well, you know, Brian, actions speak louder than coaches.
It's all about what happens out on the ice, isn't it?
That's right.
Hawk comes back on the puck here. There's a little bit of pressure as it's flipped out to the point. And McDonald goes back for it. 4.5 to go here. As now the Rangers flip that one out into center ice, and they were maybe an inch or two away from having a good chance, but now they're going to have a minute of power play time with 4:15 to go. As McDonald stops up, plays keep away and behind his own net. But Manone was hard on that puck, forcing the turnover at the blue line. And now the Warriors are just holding it. They have it over at the side, they roll it in, and that is covered up by Bruce.
And with 3:56 left in the third period, Brian, you know, great opportunities come to those who make the most of small ones. And these players need to embrace those opportunities now if they want to win this game.
Well, especially with under 4 minutes to go, you can't take any chance for granted, no matter how big or small.
That's right. And, you know, you can't score unless you get the puck on the net.
As that puck is flipped out just past the Warriors coaching staff. So Stony Creek and Kitchener still locked at one here. There you see one of the goal scorers. As that is Mamone.
The captain.
He is certainly leading by example today.
Absolutely.
As the Warriors drive this puck back under half a minute to go on the Junior Rangers power play here. as the Warriors control. Pinned up against the boards right there, looking for a little bit of help. Dug away, and the Rangers circle with it now, playing it up on the boards. Klein had it stripped away by Mamone. Mamone cuts to the center of the ice, still has the puck, rolls one in on Bruce, who had to kick it aside. And that'll see the end of the power play for Kitchener. So the pressure continues here for Stony Creek, as Mamone is just like a bull on that puck, going right after it, down low, now makes his way to the front of the net. The loose puck finds him, but he can't whack away at it in between a couple of skates. As now he turns and fires one on net, and having to be sharp right there was Bruce, and looking for a penalty in front was Sapurin, as he was hauled down, and he turned to the ref looking for a call.
There you are. You see Mamone out front taking a shot, poking away.
Zamet blocks that shot, comes away with the puck himself, but the Rangers have trouble exiting the zone, so Zamet gets it once again, coming down on the wing. A little bit of pressure there, so he rolls it ahead and gives chase. As now it comes all the way back out to center. Scott with some pressure from Lockey there. Loses it to Lockey, but then eventually gets it back. Warriors have it at the point. That shot is just a little bit outside as it goes into the corner. The Rangers able to come away. Under 2 minutes to go now here in the third period. And we might have a late chance right here, as that just rolled off the stick of Blakely.
Yeah.
Starting back the other way are the Warriors. That one into the middle and not able to be controlled, but they'll go back, regroup at the corner. Blocked right there by Price as that puck bounces out. And now here we go. Something for, it looks like, the Rangers had something going there for a second, but couldn't quite as they flip it through. As Price will clear that one back into the Warriors' end. And there's 1 minute to go here in the third.
Yeah, these two teams need to turn it up a notch right here, Brian, if they want to win.
Well, the Rangers might be doing just that, trying to strip the puck right there. Looking for a call as one of the Warriors fell down, jammed at the side of the net, and there it is. With 48 seconds to go, the Rangers have a 2-1 lead.
Some want it to happen, some wish it could happen, others make it happen. We just witnessed that, Brian. What a great effort to get around the defender, who unfortunately tripped up, but just snuck it in right there. LaChance pulled his pad off the post a little too far. Puck's in the net. It's a 2-1 lead for the Rangers here with 48 seconds to go in the third period. Beautiful downtown Brantford.
And that is a tough one right there for LaChance, because he has played so well.
Absolutely. Both goaltenders have been just riveted with shots today. LaChance, number 41, he's got to be proud of his effort. Shouldn't let that one disappoint him at all.
He's been doing a very good job. A lot of pressure all afternoon.
As we have another look out and around. Yeah, he knew it was in right away.
So when things were critical, 48 seconds to go, the Rangers are able to generate a little bit of pressure. And you have to imagine Stony Creek not happy about it either, because they were looking for a penalty actually earlier on that play. Mamone got the puck in. Now he's in front waiting for it. The pass couldn't quite get to him though. They've got 30 seconds here if the Warriors want to make anything happen.
And they've got the extra attacker on the ice.
battling for that puck. So a 6-on-5 here, 20 seconds to go. They've got it down low. Bruce down looking for it. It's in behind his net somewhere. There's about 4 bodies on top of both the net and the puck. Now Mamone comes away with it. Trapped up against the boards, rolled out in front and just through the skates. That'll be the best chance that they'll likely get here, as the Rangers will hold on thanks to a goal with 48 seconds to go. They take home the 2-1 win at the Gretzky International.
Yeah, that was great hockey, Brian. Both teams should be really proud with the effort they put in today. Great to see some good hockey, great sportsmanship. This is what it's all about.
And it was tight right down to the end because it was Michael Loosemore with that chance in front. And unfortunately for him, he just saw it go between his skates.
Yeah.
And you see the excitement out there on the ice from the Rangers in a hard-fought victory. For everybody here at Rogers TV that helped bring you this game from Brantford, Ontario, myself and Paul Wallace, thanks for watching, and Happy New Year, everyone.